Hi there and welcome. Disclaimers. These are my thoughts and opinions, although I am going to read out bits of an actual article, but it's my thoughts and opinions on that. And also I swear, and also I tangent at times. Right. So I read this article yesterday, and it was why AstraZeneca CEO believes the drug maker can almost double revenue by 2030. Right. So basically this chap, what was it, Pascal Soriot, I don't know how you pronounce it, don't much care, he's a twat, right, in my personal opinion. I'm allowed that opinion. But his job is to get more profits for AstraZeneca. Now, I don't know whether you know this. It's kind of public knowledge now that AstraZeneca have unalived a lot of people. Now, I've got to be careful. Even though this is facts, I've got to be careful because I've had videos taken down in the past and I've said stuff that's just facts, and yeah, you're not allowed them. So I've got to be careful. Right. So last year, their profit, right, was $45.8 billion last year, right? 45.8 billion. And his goal is to raise that by 2030 to $80 billion. Now, I'll go back through the basics for people who've not seen and people have not heard it, because it bears repeating. It needs repeating. 1 million seconds is 12 days. 1 billion seconds is 32 years, right? This is not sustainable. For a few people to have 1 billion, millions have to go without. At the minute, we've got supermarkets and things like that making record profits. Whilst we're in a cost of living crisis, our crisis is making rich people even richer, and there is no limit on this. Personally, I believe there should be a cap on how much companies can record as profit, because everybody's going for more profit now, the gas and lecky people, and we stuck it. We're sticking the price hikes on food. Nobody pips up because we've been told from the age of 4, sit down, shut up, leave it to the experts. You can't do nothing. We were lied to. This is all wrong. So I just thought I'd do a little bit of maths, a little tiny bit of maths, right? Me, personally, what am I worth in seconds? I consider myself relatively well off. Like, in that, I'm not under crushing debt. I don't have any debts, right? Well, except for the water. I owe a couple of grand to the water, but that's because I refuse to pay to be poisoned. We have chlorine and fluoride in our water. It smells like a swimming bath when you turn the cold tap on. I refuse to drink that. So I have to pay to get bottled water, which in turn has got fucking microplastics in it, but it's better than drinking bleach, right? And obviously fluoride is a known neurotoxin. It was used by in the war as a poison. But to us, it's, oh no, it cleans your teeth. Of course it does. So AstraZeneca, these people who have, and how are they meant to grow their profits this much when they're going through how many lawsuits and growing? Obviously, the people who've been unalived, and they took the product that unalived these people off the market, just that one. So they threw themselves under the bus, I'm sure. It was a decided thing, so that people like Pfizer and Moderna could make out that theirs weren't unaliving people, even though they were. But obviously, the medical profession, who are dictated to what to do by the pharmaceutical industry, a large part. I know I used to work for the pharmaceutical industry, and yeah, that's a different thing. But it's about the sales. Do you know what I mean? The salesmen go out to the doctors and they plug this shit, and the doctors get a kickback. And anyways, it's all arse about face. The healthcare system is arse about face. And this proves that it's not about healthcare, it's about money. Because they, despite the fact that they are responsible for a ridiculous amount of deaths, they are allowed to practice. They are allowed to practice. You know what I mean? This is like fucking giving Jeffrey Dahmer a fucking job in Greg's, mate. Like, literally, where's the logic when you create a product? If I made muffins, right, and I gave out a dozen muffins and 2 of them killed people, like, literally, I'd be in prison. I'd be in fucking prison for unaliving people. Never mind looking at doubling the profits. Now, you know how I said that 1 billion seconds is 32 years? You know what they're looking to make in 2030? 80 billion is 2,560 years. Just for that one company, just for 1 year. And I'm worth, because I do have a couple of quid in the bank, I'm worth less than 8 minutes. Now, I don't go after money. As you've seen, my YouTube channel isn't monetized. I do not take money from other people. Obviously, I do, because I'm on benefits. But I don't take money from people personally. Do you know what I mean? I don't sell anything. You know, I don't deal in numbers. That's not my currency. My currency is energy. My currency is love. Mankind is my business, right? I do this for you, for me, for my kids, for my grandkids, for every species on this planet and the planet that we stand on. That's what I do it for. And what I get paid back, you can't buy. Do you know what I mean? I get it in, don't go into this, carry on. But most people on this planet owe money. Most people are in debt to some degree. Even the ones that have a luxurious lifestyle compared to me are in debt for it. I refuse to get myself in debt. So, you know, like, I consider that to be well off, because I don't have to sit there and go, how am I going to pay this? Where do I get this money from to do this? And also, you know, like, I can pretty much, there's only me and my son. We want something to eat. We buy what we want to eat. I don't have to go, we can't afford that. So I consider that in today's society to be relatively well off. Do you know what I mean? But I have 8 minutes. And in 1 year, 6 years from now, Pascal Soriot wants one company to earn 2,560 years worth of fucking money in 1 year. Like, don't even tell me that this isn't fucking corrupt. With the gas and lecky thing, it was pointed out to us. Was it Theresa May? No, what's the other blonde woman? I think she was. There was another prime minister that's not doing what's her fucking name. Anyway, she said on national TV that yes, it's because they want more profit, but you've got to let them do it. It's just good business sense. And we stuck it. Cost of living crisis, you know, like a jar of olive oil for 8 quid so that they can make more money, not because anything is scarce. Do you know what I mean? This isn't done because there is a cost of living crisis, but it's manufactured. Rich people are getting richer, and there is no cap on how much richer they can get. And I'm sorry, but I think this is wrong. I don't think it's fair that little old ladies can't afford to fucking heat their home in the winter. that people are living off fucking pot noodles just so that somebody's numbers can get bigger. They still have the most opulent of luxury lifestyles already. They want more. And for them to get more, for one company to get 2,560 years richer in 1 year, I'm sorry for the old years equates to money, but we need to realise how big these numbers are. Do you know what I mean? When most people don't have 2 minutes to rub together to their name, for somebody to make 2,500 years worth in 1 year, millions have to suffer. And I am not prepared. Yes, I'm all right, Jack. Do you know what I mean? It'd be nice to have more money, but I'm not prepared to do that to get more money for myself. I prefer to do shit for free. All right? It's just me. It's just the way I behave. I have a different currency. Yes, I couldn't do without money, but I don't want more for myself. That's why I was on, when I first diagnosed with MS, put on a disease-modifying therapy that cost the country £10,000 a year for me to take that, apparently. Something like that, I think they were. So I stopped taking it. I was like, fuck it, I'll just ride MS, like, let it tide, just see what it does to me, but I'm not taking, and I'm glad that I did that, to be fair. Now that what I know about the pharmaceutical industry, I don't know what I was injecting with myself with 3 times a week. I don't know what were in there. But yeah, I was like, right, okay. People were calling me Scotty. People, like somebody said to me, oh, I've got to go now. I've got to go to work tomorrow and pay for you to have a day off. It's like, that's not how it works, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's not me that you're benefiting. Do you know what I mean? It's them up there, them bastards, who literally this geezer works for. And trust me, there are trillionaires on this planet. There will be trillionaires on this fucking planet. We're just not allowed to see them. We have people like him, Pascal, who are the public face of greed, but there are private faces of greed who are way greedier. And we need to stop. We just need to stop just going along with it. I get it that we're all bred from the age of 4. As soon as we can wipe our own arse, we're taken away from our mother, and we are educated by people who are told by up there what they have to teach us. Going to school and has to look at the curriculum. Do you know what I mean? See what, like, because I went to the school. My son was having to learn about Henry VIII. I'm like, I don't want it in his head from a very young age that if you piss off the monarchy, they can chop your head off. I don't think that's right. We've all brought up thinking the monarchy deserves everything because we're educated from the age of 4 that their shit don't sink. They're born with a silver spoon in their mouth. They're genuinely fucking superior. Bullshit. Newsflash. Do you know what I mean? They're parasites. They're leeches. They're bottom feeders. We work so that they don't have to. And they say that their work is going around shaking hands. Give me that job, mate. Get a job. I can do that. Do you know what I mean? Oh, tireless service. Fuck off. I wouldn't piss on that man if he was on fire. Definitely wouldn't fucking shake them sausages. Shake your sausages, Charlie. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments, because I personally think that enough was enough years ago. And they, obviously, because they want to double their ridiculous profits in the next 6 years, they show no sign of stopping. So we need to start at some point in time. Who's with me? It's time for the matriarchy, because the patriarchy is working solely for the patriarchy's own fucking good. And the rest of us deserve a little bit of something. A little bit of peace of mind. Anyways, leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think. If you fancy giving me a like or share, to get this. We need to be talking about this, people. We need to be discussing this. We need to be fathoming ways to get this done. If you've made it till the end, I owe you a bevy. And never forget that I love you all. Bye.